Subscribe, comment, and share for more information. Clear, detailed spoiler for Chapter 1, revealing the hidden meaning, the emotional truth, and everything the chapter is preparing for. Spoiler, Chapter 1, The Quiet Man and the Whispering Winds. Chapter 1 introduces the peaceful life Amon believes he has with Mirembe, and it sets up the main conflict of the entire story. On the surface, it shows their daily routine, their closeness, and Amon's deep trust in her. But beneath this calm life, the chapter reveals the first signs of trouble. Mirembe begins behaving differently, sneaking off, returning home with unexplained happiness, and hiding something from Amon. The whispering winds symbolize rumors and unseen truths moving toward Amon. Though nothing is said openly in the chapter, it strongly hints that Mirembe is already spending time with Kato behind Amon's back. The emotional purpose of the chapter is to show how Amon's heart senses danger even before he sees it with his eyes. It is the calm before the storm, and the moment the reader realizes that love in this story is about to be tested. If you want, I can truly means beneath the surface. Spoiler, Chapter 2, Footsteps to the River of Truth. Chapter 2 is the moment where the hidden suspicion from Chapter 1 becomes visible truth. Amon follows Mirembe not because he wants to spy, but because his heart can no longer ignore the changes in her behavior. The chapter reveals that his fears were real. Mirembe has been meeting secretly with Kato. Their closeness at the river, laughter, touching shoulders, quiet conversation, confirms that she has formed a bond with Kato that goes beyond friendship. The river symbolizes truth that cannot be hidden, and that's why the confrontation happens there. When Amon steps out from the reeds, it forces all three characters to face what they've been avoiding. Mirembe is shocked and ashamed. Kato feels caught, and Amon's silence shows the depth of his hurt. His question, "Why did you not show me this?" exposes the theme of betrayal, honesty, and hidden emotions. This chapter is the turning point where the story shifts from suspicion to open conflict, and it sets the stage for the emotional struggle that will unfold in chapters 3, 4, and 5. If you want, I can also spoil Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and true conflict inside Mirembe's heart. She loves Amon's gentleness, but is irresistibly drawn to Kato's boldness. This is the first time she openly admits that she has been emotionally divided between two men. Her confession confirms that the relationship with Kato was not an accident. Her feelings for him had grown quietly over time, even while she was still with Amon. Amon's pain becomes deeper here. He realizes that Mirembe's betrayal wasn't a small mistake, but a conflicted desire that she allowed to grow. When he says, "No one can walk two paths with one pair of feet," he is telling her that love cannot survive if the heart is split. Kato also reveals his guilt, admitting that he knew Mirembe belonged to someone else, but still allowed himself to get close to her. The river continues to act as a symbol of truth and emotional reflection. It carries away their words like it carries away their illusions. Chapter 3 shows that none of them wanted to hurt each other, but their feelings have become tangled in a way that must be resolved. It prepares the reader for the final decision that will come in Chapter 4, the moment when Mirembe must finally Chapter 4, 3 paragraphs. In Chapter 4, all three characters separate after the painful confrontation. Amon returns to his quiet routines, but every action reveals his emotional wounds. His hands tremble as he works, and he moves with the heavy silence of someone trying to hold himself together. Kato, on the other hand, wanders the open plains, restless and questioning whether his connection with Mirembe was worth it, the damage it caused. Mirembe is caught in the deepest struggle. Her nights become long and sleepless as she wrestles with guilt, desire, and the impossibility of loving two people at the same time. This chapter exposes Mirembe's realization that her divided heart is hurting both men she cares about. She finally understands that her confusion cannot continue because a love split between two people eventually destroys everyone involved. The chapter shows how she starts thinking not with excitement or impulse, but with clarity about the kind of life she wants and which man can walk that future with her. This emotional growth is the chapter's central meaning, the transformation from confusion to responsibility. When she calls Amon and Cato back to the river, the chapter reaches its emotional climax. She tells them the truth. Amon brings her peace and emotional stability, while Cato brings boldness and passion. But the heart cannot live on fire alone. Mirembe chooses Amon because she believes peace will build a stronger future. Cato's acceptance of her decision marks the first step toward healing. This chapter ends the love triangle and prepares each character to walk a new path in Chapter 5. If you want, I can also rewrite Chapter 5 spoiler in 3 paragraphs. Any